The B2B sector has long been ignored by the kind of conventional marketing industry, but it's increasingly becoming prominent. It's increasingly having a kind of its own voice. It's got a distinct set of challenges, and there are some really passionate people who work in that market and who really have got real information needs that they want and things they need to learn and they want to understand.
Well, the speech, B2B asked me to come along and talk about training and education and really to focus on what are the things that a marketeer can do in B2B to just continue to learn and understand what's going on out there in terms of trends, best practice, and also on the other side of that, to, what can we avoid? Where are there things going on that won't necessarily have worked that we can learn from? Any of that melting pot of stuff that just helps us as an organisation, as marketeers, do a better job.
So many businesses and organisations actually just tend to go with the flow and follow the drift and think they've got a strategy, but they haven't. They're purely following the competitors or the impact of the marketplace.
It's about the acceleration of everything. With the acceleration of the way that technology is impacting us as consumers and business buyers, and that is actually changing the way that we're acting and reacting, and brands need to keep up with that.
It's time for people to move on in the B2B space, particularly around the social and digital areas. B2B is traditional and slow to change. The theme of the conference is accelerate, and I'm all for that.
What is this social media and how do we start to explore whether it's relevant to us? Not just go headlong into it, but actually look and see, does it have a value relative to everything else that we're doing in marketing today?
What I was talking about today was really how Scion is using social to drive our business. It links inextricably to our overall strategy, to the way we talk to our audiences, to how we do business effectively. So whereas a lot of companies talk about social media and talk about the fact that it's just another channel, we're talking about it as underlying infrastructure for our entire business.
Engage with your customers, so understand what they want, where they want it, and the kind of information they want to receive, and in what format. And also the fact that the web is becoming more personal. It's all about you and me as individuals, and as brands and brand marketeers, and it's really important for us to understand that.
The buzz phrase still at the moment in B2B is social media, and I think organisations are trying to wrestle to understand what does it mean to us, what do we do with it. And I hope people are getting to the point that they realise they have to at least look at it.
B2B has been backward at coming forward, and the opportunity there for companies brave enough to take the plunge is significant, and I would encourage them all to get on with it.
Data is available right here, right now. You don't have to wait a huge amount of time to collect that information, but use that insight to the benefit of your business.